You could have everything and still feel like you have nothing. The job, the money, the relationship, the apartment with the nice view, all the markers that society told you meant success. And yet at 2 a.m., when it's quiet and you're alone with your thoughts, there's this void, this weight in your chest that doesn't make sense. You should be happy. You should be fulfilled. You have what you're supposed to have. But something is missing, and you can't name it. This feeling has a name. It's called existential emptiness, and it's an epidemic among modern men that no one talks about. Here's what's actually happening. Your brain evolved over millions of years to solve a specific set of problems. Survive, protect your tribe, hunt, build shelter, create things with your hands, face real dangers and overcome them. Every single day, your ancestors woke up with purpose built into their existence. Not because they chose it, but because survival demanded it. Their actions had immediate, visible consequences. Kill the animal or starve. Build the shelter or freeze. Protect the family or lose them. Now look at your life. You wake up. You commute. You sit in a climate-controlled box staring at a glowing rectangle. You move numbers around. You attend meetings about meetings. You optimize metrics that have no connection to anything real. Then you go home. You watch screens. You consume content designed to keep you passive. You fall asleep. You repeat. Where in that cycle does your brain get what it evolved for? Where's the challenge? Where's the creation? Where's the consequence? Nowhere. And your brain knows it. That emptiness you feel isn't depression. It's not a chemical imbalance. It's your mind screaming at you that something is fundamentally wrong with how you're living. The modern world has solved almost every physical problem our ancestors faced. We don't worry about predators. We don't worry about starvation. We don't worry about shelter. But in solving those problems, we accidentally removed the very things that gave life meaning. Challenge, struggle, creation, purpose. We replaced them with comfort. And comfort, it turns out, is a slow poison. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most men are living lives that don't require them to be strong, to be capable, to be anything more than functional. You can coast through a modern life half asleep and still survive. You'll have food, shelter, entertainment, all your base needs met. But your deeper needs, the need to matter, to contribute, to build something real, those go completely unfulfilled. And so you feel empty. The solution isn't more comfort. It's not a better job or a nicer apartment or a more attractive partner. Those are just different flavors of the same trap. The solution is finding your own version of the hunt. Something that challenges you, something that requires you to grow, something where your actions have real consequences and your effort actually matters. This could be building a business, learning a difficult skill, creating something with your hands, training your body to do things it couldn't before, taking on responsibility that scares you. The specific thing doesn't matter as much as what it demands from you. It has to be hard. If it's not hard, your brain won't respect it. It has to have real stakes. If failure doesn't cost anything, success won't mean anything. And it has to be yours. Not something you're doing because society expects it, or your parents want it, or it looks good on Instagram. Something you chose. Something you believe in. Something that would matter to you even if no one else ever knew about it. Most men never find this because they're afraid to look. Because looking means admitting that everything they've built might be the wrong thing. That they've been climbing a ladder leaning against the wrong wall. That admission is terrifying. But it's also the only door out of the emptiness. Start asking yourself dangerous questions. What would you build if money wasn't a factor? What problems would you solve if no one was watching? What would make you proud on your last day, regardless of whether anyone else understood? Sit with those questions. Let them disturb your comfortable numbness. Because that emptiness isn't something to medicate away or distract yourself from. It's a compass, and it's pointing you toward the life you actually want.